Video made at Rollideo.com. Creating a video is now extremely easy with Rollideo. Attorneys for Jussie Smollett filed their appeal of his conviction, as they seek to keep him from having to go back to jail on hate crime hoax charges. Smollett was released a year ago pending his appeal, after serving 6 days of his 150-day sentence. Attorneys for the former Empire actor were originally due to file his appellate brief last August, but have been granted 5 extensions of that deadline. Smollett was convicted in December 2021 of lying to police when he claimed to have been assaulted by 2 men who shouted homophobic and racist slurs, poured a chemical substance on him, and put a rope around his neck. After initially treating the case as a genuine hate crime, Chicago detectives ultimately concluded that Smollett had paid 2 men $3,500 to stage the attack. In the appellate brief, Smollett's attorneys argue that the trial judge, James Lynn, made a series of reversible errors, that the 150-day sentence is excessive, and that the entire prosecution should have been disallowed. Lynn delivered a blistering rebuke during sentencing, calling Smollett a charlatan who had shown himself to be profoundly arrogant and selfish and narcissistic. As he was being taken into custody, Smollett shouted, "I am innocent and I am not suicidal." Smollett was initially indicted on 16 counts in 2019, but the state's attorney's office quickly dropped those charges. Following a community-wide outcry, another judge ordered the appointment of a special prosecutor who revived the charges. Smollett was also ordered to pay $120,000 in restitution to the Chicago Police Department for its overtime costs, and a $25,000 fine. The defense argues that Illinois law does not allow the police department to be considered a victim, and that therefore the restitution order should be overturned. The appellate brief argues that the judge's comments during sentencing took on a personal retributive tone. Smollett was written out of the final season of Empire in 2019. At sentencing, Smollett's lawyers read letters of support from Black Lives Matter. Let's see some comments on Reddit. Only 150 days? He got off easy. He deserves every day he got. People like him are why real victims aren't believed. And he risked throwing an innocent stranger in prison for years to do it, because don't forget, when he filed that police report he described people, this would have been some kind of felony battery charge. He was fully prepared to throw away the lives of 2 random people just to get attention. He gladly would have put 2 innocent men in jail for life if it had served his agenda. This kind of thing creates more suspicion in legitimate reporters of crime. The truly horrific thing here is that if the police arrested someone, who matched the description he gave, and got a conviction, there is absolutely zero chance he would have recanted on his lie to free the innocent persons. He would have basked in his hate crime pity fame for years, and included his great victimization into his autobiography, all while an innocent person's life was ruined by his actions. He bought the supplies for the attack at a hardware store with a credit card in his name. I do take solace in the fact that this guy's career was really starting to take off. He could have been making serious money for decades. And he blew it all up, for some dumb attention-seeking hoax. I don't feel one bit sorry for him. You're right, his career was really starting to blossom, but he wanted more, and decided to stage an assault, play the victim and rake in the sympathy. Stunts like this make it harder for victims to be believed, and the fact he has the gall to maintain innocence, to cling to his truth, is utter bullshit. What I take solace in is the fact this all backfired and derailed his career. And the fact he keeps pushing back against these slaps on the wrist is just comical. It's only 5 months and he's just being a baby about it by delaying the inevitable. Video made at Rollideo.com. Rollideo is a super easy tool to automatically create videos with auto-generated voiceovers and the exact subtitles. Thanks for watching.